Act 1, Scene 1. The Palace of Theseus. Enter Theseus and Hippolyta. Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days brings in another moon, but, oh, methinks, how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires like a stepdame or a dowager. Long withering out diminishes a young man's revenue. 4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like a silver bow, new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and I won thy love, doing thee injuries. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with reveling. Enter Aegeus, Hermia, Lysander, and Demetrius. Happy be Theseus, our renowned duke. Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee? Full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius, my noble lord. This man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And, my gracious duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law, immediately provided in that case. What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid, to you, your father should be as a god. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman. So is Lysander. But in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier. I beseech you, your grace, that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius. Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men. For I, to be in a shady cloister mewed, to live a barren sister all your life. So I will grow, so live, so die, my lord. Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and I, for everlasting bond of fellowship, upon that day either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius, as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for austerity and single life. Exit, Aegeus, Hippolyta, and Theseus. Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander. Yield thy crazed title to my certain right. Yo, you got her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him? Demetrius exits. How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there that do fade so fast? Belike, for want of rain, which I could well bring forth from the tempest of my eyes. Ay, mihi, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth. Oh, hell! To choose love by another's eyes? Hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager, of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens her house is remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee? And to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without the town, where I did meet thee once with Helena, to do observance to a morn of May, there will I stay for thee. My good Lysander, I swear to thee, by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best, keep promise, love. Lysander exits, and Helena enters from another direction. Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away? Call you me fair? That fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Oh, teach me how you look. I frown upon him, yet he loves me still. Oh, that your frowns would teach my smiles such skill. I give him curses, yet he gives me love. Oh, that my prayers could such affection move. The more I hate, the more he follows me. The more I love, the more he hateth me. Take comfort, he no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place. In the wood, where often you and I, upon faint primrose bed where wont to lie. Emptying of our bosoms of their counsels sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. I will go tell Demetrius of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her, and for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again. Scene! Act 1, Scene 2. A wood outside of Athens. Enter Quince, Snug, Bottom, Flute, Snout, and Starveling. Is all our company here? You're best to call them individually, man by man, according to the script. Here is the scroll of every man's name, which is fit through all Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and Duchess on his wedding day at night. First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors. Marry, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe. A very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merry. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves. Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the weaver. Ready. Name what part I am for, and proceed. You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus. What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant? A lover that kills himself, most gallant, for love. That love will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. Now, name the rest of the players. Francis, flute, the bellows mender. Oh, here, Peter Quince. What is Thisbe, a wandering knight? It is the lady that Pyramus must love. Nay, faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming. Beard is coming. You may play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will. If I may hide my face, let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisne, Thisne, Thisne. Ah, Pyramus, my dear lover, thy Thisbe dear and lady dear. No, no, you must play Pyramus, and flute you Thisbe. Well, proceed. Here, Peter Quince. Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker. Here, Peter Quince. I'm here. You, Pyramus's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner. You'll play the lion's part. Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it to me, for I am slow of study. You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring. Let me play the lion too. I will roar so that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. And you should do it too terribly. You would fright the Duchess and the ladies. They would hang us, every mother's son. Well, I will roar as gently as a dove. Roar. I will roar as any nightingale. Roar. You can play no part but Pyramus. Well, I will undertake it. Masters, here are your parts. I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to con them by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace wood, a mile without the town, by moonlight. There we will rehearse. For if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company, and our devices will be known. In the meantime, I will draw a will of properties, such as our play wants. I pray you, fail me not. We will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains. Be perfect. Adieu. At the Duke's Oak we meet. Scene. And that is the end of Act 1.